Good morning. We're in the 20th Sunday of Ordinary Time from the book of the prophet Isaiah. Thus says the Lord, observe what is right, do what is just, for my salvation is about to come, my justice about to be revealed. The foreigners who join themselves to the Lord, ministering to him, loving the name of the Lord and becoming his servants, all who keep the Sabbath free from profanation and hold to my covenant, them I will bring to my holy mountain and make joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and sacrifices will be acceptable on my altar, for my house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. The word of the Lord. A reading from St. Paul's letter to the Romans. Brothers and sisters, I am speaking to you Gentiles. Inasmuch as I am the apostle to the Gentiles, I glory in my ministry in order to make my race jealous and thus save some of them. For if their rejection is the reconciliation of the world, what will their acceptance be but life from the dead? For the gifts and the call of God are irrevocable. Just as you once disobeyed God but have now received mercy because of their disobedience, so they have now disobeyed in order that by virtue of the mercy shown to you, they too may now receive mercy. For God delivered all to disobedience, that he might have mercy upon all. The word of the Lord. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. At that time Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. Behold, a Canaanite woman of that district came and called out, Have pity on me, Lord, Son of David. My daughter is tormented by a demon. But he did not say a word in answer to her. His disciples came and asked him, Send her away, for she keeps calling out after us. He said in reply, I was sent only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But the woman came, did him homage, saying, Lord, help me. He said in reply, It is not right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs. She said, Please, Lord, for even the dogs eat the scraps that fall from the table of their masters. And Jesus said to her in reply, O woman, great is your faith. Let it be done for you as you wish. And her daughter was healed from that hour. The Gospel of the Lord. There are few Gospels like this one that give me agita. I'm not happy with it. I don't even like reading it. This is not the Jesus I believed in. This is not the Jesus that I pray to. This is not the Jesus I call Son of God or Messiah. This is a human Jesus who hated Canaanites like all Jews did and didn't want to be bothered by her. Even the apostles said, Get rid of her, send her away. And yet she keeps begging for him. St. Paul, in his letter to the Romans, wrote specifically to the Gentiles. That's you and me, everyone. He couldn't get his own people to accept Jesus. And so what does he do? He calls Gentiles. He calls us. We were the ones that built up this church, and we're still here doing it. It's a sense for us of how important this church is. But this country at 250 years of age has still not taken care of the racist and prejudiced and hateful, vengeful ways we deal with others. We still have it, we still use it, we still leave it. And it's a concept that we need to change. It's a concept that everyone needs to look at. Even the early church dealt with it because the Jewish people didn't want those Christians who were non-Jews to be part of them. And in that first, second century, when the synagogues decided you can't be a Christian Jew, you could either be a Jew or no Jew, and they threw the Christians out. That's when the persecutions began. We have to understand that we deal with each other, not based on who we are, not based on whether we agree with each other, but because we are one, under God. And I offer that to you. The Statue of Liberty, send me your poor, your wretched. It doesn't say, send me those that are the same nationality or the same color. It asks for all people. I wish that for you. We need to have that sense of inclusion as Americans and welcome all people into our country, which that Statue of Liberty also expressed. I've heard about so many politicians that want to pass a law that say any illegal immigrants that gave birth to someone in this country, they should be deported and not considered citizens. And then I read somewhere that some of these politicians, their mothers came over illegally to this country and gave them birth. So what are we talking about here? We have not been as inclusive as we should be. All people need to feel welcome. All need to see each other, not by our nationality or color or religion, but as brothers and sisters. God bless everyone. Have a good week.